Honda just dropped something that nobody saw coming. The S2000 is back, though, and this time it is not a roadster. It is a full-blown SUV, and honestly, it might be the most exciting thing Honda has done in years. Stay with me because what you are about to hear is going to completely change how you look at this brand. For anyone who grew up loving the original Honda S2000, you already know what that name means. From 1999 to 2009, the S2000 was a legend. It had a 2-liter VTEC engine screaming all the way to 9,000 RPM, razor-sharp rear-wheel drive handling, and a driver-focused cockpit that made you feel like you were sitting inside a Formula One car. It was raw. It was pure. And when Honda killed it in 2009, enthusiasts never really got over it. That car left a hole that nothing could fill. Now in 2027, Honda is bringing that name back, but in a direction that is bold, unexpected, and honestly genius when you think about it. The new Honda S2000 SUV takes everything people loved about the original spirit, the performance, the aggressive styling, the driver-first attitude, and wraps it inside a body that makes sense for the American market right now. Because let us be real, Americans love SUVs, and Honda knows exactly what they are doing. So what does this thing actually look like? The exterior of the 2027 Honda S2000 SUV is stunning from every single angle. Honda completely redesigned the front fascia with sharp LED headlights that angle upward into the fenders, giving the whole face a focused and aggressive personality. The front bumper features large functional air intakes and brake cooling ducts. And Honda even added an active grille shutter system that improves aerodynamic efficiency at higher speeds. The hood has a subtle power bulge, a direct nod to the original S2000, but now it includes functional heat extractors as well. This is not just looks for the sake of looks. Every design choice here serves a purpose. The side profile is sculpted and athletic. The stance is wider and lower than you would expect from a traditional SUV. It sits, planted on the road like it means business, and around back the taillights carry that same sharp, modern design language that ties the whole car together. When you see this thing rolling down the highway, you are not going to mistake it for anything else. This is an S2000, and it looks the part from every direction. Now let us talk about what is under the hood, because this is where the 2027 Honda S2000 SUV really starts to separate itself from everything else in its class. Honda is not playing it safe here. They went all in on performance, and the numbers back that up completely. The 2027 S2000 SUV is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged VTEC engine paired with a hybrid assist system. Together, they deliver an estimated 320 to 350 horsepower. That is not SUV power. That is sports car power sitting inside an SUV body. And Honda engineered every single part of this drivetrain to make sure you feel that power in the most satisfying way possible. Throttle response is sharp. Acceleration is immediate. And the way this thing pulls through corners is something you genuinely have to experience to believe. Honda gives you 2 transmission options on the 2027 S2000 SUV. First, there is a refined 6-speed manual transmission, short throws, a precise engagement point, and a reinforced clutch built to handle the extra torque. For the people who want to actually drive their car, not just sit in it, Honda kept the manual alive, and that alone deserves applause. Then there is the dual clutch, automatic for anyone who wants lightning fast, shifts without lifting a finger. Both options come with launch control, rev matching, and selectable performance, modes that let you dial in exactly how aggressive you want this thing to feel. Underneath the body, Honda completely redesigned the suspension architecture using a dual wishbone layout tuned specifically for ultra-responsive handling. Lightweight components reduce unsprung mass, which means better grip during high-speed cornering, and Honda's adaptive damping system is constantly reading the road and adjusting stiffness in real time. On a smooth highway, it rides comfortably. On a back road where you want to push it, it tightens up and becomes something else entirely. Honda also optimized the weight distribution to hit a near-perfect 50-50 balance front to rear. That kind of balance is what separates a car that handles from a car that dances. And here's something that makes this SUV genuinely future-proof. The entire 2027 S2000 is built on a flexible electronic architecture that supports over-the-air updates. That means track modes, steering tuning, and throttle response. Maps can all be improved digitally, without you ever having to visit a dealership. Honda is building a car that gets better over time. Track modes, performance calibrations, software refinements, all delivered wirelessly, straight to your vehicle. In a world where technology moves fast, Honda is making sure the S2000 SUV keeps up without you having to do a thing. This powertrain is not just impressive on paper, it is a statement. Honda is telling the entire automotive industry that an SUV can still make your heart race. And with the S2000 name on the badge, they have every right to make that claim. Now let us step inside, because the interior of the 2027 Honda S2000 SUV is just as impressive as everything happening on the outside and under the hood. Honda did not cut corners here. Every single detail inside this cabin was designed with the driver in mind, and the quality of materials makes it clear that this is a premium vehicle through and through. The seats have been completely updated with deeper bolstering and adjustable thigh support, options including leather, Alcantara, and a carbon blend weave. These are seats that hold you in place when you are pushing the car hard, but they are also comfortable enough for a long drive across multiple states. Honda found that balance and they nailed it. The digital instrument cluster puts all your critical information directly in your line of sight, clean and easy to read at a glance. The center console features a large infotainment touchscreen with wireless, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built right in, wireless charging, dual-zone climate control, and an upgraded audio system designed to sound incredible even at highway speeds. It is all here. This cabin does not feel like an afterthought. It feels like the main event. Honda also loaded the 2027 S2000 SUV with their latest Honda Sensing Safety Suite, and they tuned it specifically for a performance-oriented driving environment. That means forward collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and lane keep assistance are all on board. But they are calibrated to activate only when you actually need them, not to interfere when you are in the zone on a good road. The safety cell has been reinforced. Rollover protection has been upgraded, and next-generation crumple zones make this one of the safest vehicles Honda has ever built without adding unnecessary weight to the chassis. Now let us talk price, because this is where things get really interesting for American buyers. Honda is offering the 2027 S2000 SUV in multiple trim levels. The base model focuses on lightweight performance and pure driving feel. The mid-level touring trim adds comfort and convenience features for everyday use. And the top performance package brings track-focused enhancements, carbon ceramic brakes, upgraded suspension components, and aerodynamic kits for the drivers who want everything turned all the way up. Pricing is expected to be competitive against European rivals, giving the S2000 SUV a serious advantage in this segment. Optional appearance packages bring exclusive wheel designs, unique exterior colors inspired by classic S2000 heritage shades, and custom interior materials that let you personalize this car exactly the way you want it. Here is the bottom line. The 2027 Honda S2000 SUV is not just a car with a famous name slapped on it to sell units. This is Honda making a genuine statement. It combines the soul of one of the greatest sports cars ever made with the practicality, technology, and presence that American drivers demand right now. The design is stunning, the performance is real, the interior is premium, and the technology is built to evolve with you for years to come. Honda has taken a legend and made it relevant again, and this time, it is built for everyone. Whether you are a lifelong S2000 fan or someone discovering this name for the very first time, the 2027 Honda S2000 SUV is something you are going to want to pay close attention to. This one is special, and Honda knows it.